It took me hours to find this. Many hours, actually. I had a completely different video made and was not putting it up because I was waiting for this. Finally uploaded it, and boom! Found it! This is the Empyrean teaser trailer where they go on about you need to, as a clan, start getting the dojo ready for this. They're going to introduce the dry dock before the ship, possibly? But this isn't what people want to know. We already know all of this. They've shown all of this at Tenno Live, though they do go more into the changing of it here and colours you can set up. There is one part that I'm trying to kind of, let's just say, waste time till it happens, but the ship goes invisible. It actually goes invisible, and they talk about the stealth of being able to do these missions. New Grenier are in there. I will let this video play in its entirety at the end of this video, but wow, it's just, I wouldn't say it's built more hype for this, because they've hit the point where, there it goes, it's invisible. They've hit the point where everybody knows, keeping up to date with it, pretty much what's going to happen with this. What they have announced is it is in fact coming this year. It says during this, it is coming this year. What I am now waiting for, I do like the collection of new resources there, is the release or announcement of the new Prime. So let's just skip straight to that because I'm going to put this at the end anyway. What I like about this is there's nothing there, that's the roof of a galleon, and then bang! Oh look, who's this? It's Atlas Prime! And because I managed to get my hands on the decent copy, you can actually see the Tekko Prime in his hands. That blurry copy that it's literally still uploading in the background here. I really hope that I set that unlisted, otherwise people are going to be a bit mad, because I'm going to finish this, delete that, edit this, and put this one up instead, because we can see what Atlas Prime and Dethcube Prime are going to look like in much better detail. Yeah, it's just Atlas. He's actually got a head, which is the big one. If we rewind this a little, you can see that Sandana so much better. If it would actually land on a frame where it's in focus, it has some pretty nice details. I'm going to say that that is definitely a Prime Sandana. Atlas Prime himself doesn't look like he has any Prime accessories on him. Just the Sandana on his back. So I'm going to take a guess here, and this is nothing more than a guess, and say those things hanging off Dethcube, which hopefully this will now go to. Oh, Dethcube. I've wanted your Prime for so long. I miss Dethcube. But they are definitely attachments, because you can see right here, assuming that it actually records the mouse, that is where the wings are attached. The mask, it doesn't look like there is one, because you have the plate it attaches to right in the center of Dethcube's face. So I would have to take a guess and say that that wing, this thing hanging off the back, which is rotating as his tails do, would be the tail accessory. And oh, gives me chills. Let's play that again. Boom. That is such the way to have a frame. Not just revealing, oh yes, the Empyrean update is going to come this year. It's going to have monthly updates. Yes, that's right. Warframe is going back to having updates all the time instead of massive gaps in the updates, which is in itself kind of a big thing. They also announced the next Prime Access, confirming that it's going to be Atlas Prime, the Tekko Prime, guessing the Prime Sandana and Prime Sentinel attachments, and Dethcube Prime. That, I think, is going to be my thumbnail right about there because, oh, Dethcube Prime. Carrier killed almost all Sentinels. Before that, Dethcube was my go-to. The Death Machine Rifle Prime also shows to possibly be very promising, I'm hoping to. Oh, okay. That was not where I wanted to post that. And yes, I did mean pause, because that just... You can see a little bit more detail in that Sandana. Playing it, you can see more detail. Pausing it, not so much. But there he is in high def, so you don't have to watch that cam footage, which was the big thing that put me off putting this up yesterday, because I would much rather wait and have decent quality footage than pause it early. But that's about it, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Space experience that's distinctly Warframe. All the power you've earned in your arsenal, introduced to entirely new systems for you to master. Whether playing alone or with friends, mastering your railjack awaits. Empyrean's first update begins in your dojo. Whether you're in a solo clan or one of the largest clans like Warframe Japan IGA, you'll be introduced to the dry dock. You and your clan can come together to build this new room to house your own personal railjack. Your railjack is completely customizable, from appearance to weaponry. You'll prepare for all your missions in the dry dock, deciding how to upgrade and change your railjack. You'll have endless utility and tactical choices to make. Empyrean will launch with you facing off against one of your oldest enemies, the Grineer. Brutal and dominating, the Grineer have a smothering presence throughout space in the Origin system. Once you've decided where to take your railjack to face off against the Grineer, the strategy begins. You can enable and disable as many of your preparations as needed. From playing stealth to full-on assault. Mastering the piloting of your railjack in its full flight freedom will be a key to success. Or becoming a natural on the side guns to help your pilot out. You'll be able to explore Grineer space, collecting new resources to make your railjack stronger, faster, and more deadly along the way. We will be expanding Empyrean month after month with new content. You'll get your hands on Empyrean's first version this year. And what's this? Perhaps a sneak peek at pieces of the next Prime Access? Is that Atlas and Dethcube Prime?